You say that speed is needed by the Attorney General if he wants to gain public confidence in the subject matter of OWUSU.
Because you need speed. Either than that, these people will dissipate the money, the remaining amount of money.
They'll be hiding the cash?
Yeah, they're hiding. They are finding ways and means of trying to get it out of the country. And that is the source of worry to many of us. You see, listening to Zato, I don't blame him, because it is this administration that is allowing him to be saying all the things that he's saying. For the first time in the history of this country, we have a finance minister that after his tenure, after the party lost power, he has run away from this country. Are you not aware that Ken Ofori-Atta has run away from this country?
I saw photos of him with a school.
He has virtually abandoned the country that gave birth to him. You think if he did anything good, he would be running away and living in a cold environment? It tells you that he himself agrees that the sort of things that they did to this country, and believe you me, there is a correlation between poverty, as Adam was describing, that when you go to his constituency, 4 classes, they have about 4 teachers. There is a correlation between the thievery that happened under the last 8 years and the denial of these innocent peoples of getting teachers, and for that matter, quality teachers. So why must we be lying to ourselves? We live with these people in our society. We know them, we knew them before they got into power, and we know what they have acquired now. And that their salaries can never support it. But for thievery, but for stealing, it can never support it. Go to Tamale. I'm giving you a simple as go to Tamale. The moment you get to the station, just ask the taxi drivers. By the way, I greet all my people in Tamale, that they should go and show you where the MPs and the ministers stole government lands. They will tell you, this one is for this one is for that, this one for that. Go there. The other gentleman, what's his name? Hanan. They will show you
buffer stock
apartment that he put up in record time. That he couldn't have ordinarily done it. So why do we come and sit here and pretend and lie to ourselves as though we do not know that people actually stole from us? So Domlevo is right on point. And mind you, he is also the chair of Yoku. And if you're going to go by this space, in any case, was it not this Attorney General that came to tell us that the National Service scandal, 548 million, had just been stolen by about 4 or 5 people that mentioned names, and promises that he was going to go to court by the end of July? Are we in July? What are we talking about? That we know that they have stolen from us, and you people want to use beautiful nonsense to cover our faces, cloud our thinking. No, it's not going to happen.
They are just using
jargons, and they are just
Solomon OWUSU, they are just using jargons.
Look, what Fifi Fiavekote said was the truth, that people are cutting deals.
No, I disagree with you.
People are cutting. The General Secretary of the party said people are... Is that what?
Fifi didn't say that.
Is that what?
No. Fifi didn't say that.
What
please go ahead with that. Please, excuse me. Let him make his argument. Let him make his argument. Please write.
General Secretary of the NDC said people within the NDC were doing deals that was preventing the government from acting, which I agree. You see the word on the street there. The street guys, the voters of this country, they are not dumb. That is why I disagree with Zato. That they lied to the people of this country with aura. People in this country saw what was happening. Don't mistake their intelligence. They saw the plain thievery. How is it that as a country we borrowed 13.5 billion from the international market? $13.5 billion. Can you match any development in this country to that? Only a couple of days ago, the former president came to tell us that his darkest moment was the DDEP. What caused the DDEP? We have been treated to PDS in this country. You remember PDS? PDS.
The privatization. It made us lose the
a lot of money. Look, they brought a deal called, a policy called Gold for Oil. Have you heard what the money has said about it? That it allowed people to, as it were, evade taxes to the tune of 7.5 billion Ghana cedis. That's 7.5 billion. Whose pocket did it go to? 7.5 billion Ghana cedis. Whose pocket did it go to? In fact, the Bank of Ghana told us that they lost 1.82 billion through that transaction. And we are here playing with this aura thing.
You think they are just sugarcoating?
They are sugarcoating. 9 months is enough. The rate at which they are going is not good for their own government. I don't care as an opposition party because Our party is ready. We will take advantage of that. But I do not need to wait for my party to take over before actions are taken.
Do you think the Attorney General,
yes,
the pace at which he's undertaking the prosecution,
yes,
alongside his deputy and the state attorneys, they are disappointing the ordinary Ghanaians who voted for the John Mahama Nana Jeno Pokunajiman government? Necessarily not only NDC.
They are disappointing the masses of the party. I'm telling you, if Ayeni go to town and meet NDC, finally he may be chased. They may chase him out. I'm telling you, if he's listening to me, he must take my words very serious. Because the word out there is not good for him. The impression there is not good for him. Especially who advised him to change his modus operandi. That he will be addressing the people of this country periodically. Why did he change from that?
Well, how do you mean that?
When he was briefing us about the cases that he was going through, all of a sudden he stopped. Who asked him to stop?
I don't understand. You mean with the bravado with which he was doing, he slowed down?
It was so good for the people of this country. You were alerting, you were briefing us periodically.
The briefings?
The briefings. Why did he stop? Who asked him to stop? Was it a case that people were complaining behind the scenes that, oh, you were putting us on the spotlight and making life unbearable for us? That is why he stopped. If for nothing at all, since the MPA case went to court, we have not heard anything. Mustafa Hamid, have you heard anything about it? Mustafa Hamid's case, have you heard anything from there?
The OSP case.
The OSP. You see, we cannot shortchange the people of this country. We have suffered too much in the hands of politicians. People come and just steal from us and then tell us that we are not smart. Hey, being smart is to steal from the state? No. What about the National Scholarship Secretariat? The scandal that we are hearing from. What else do you need? In fact, this government has been so lucky that evidences are coming from the people. The S1 administration, few of them that didn't steal, they are giving you the evidence. How can we be told by the former boss of NLA, Samia Ugu?
You mean following the fourth estate?
Jesus Christ. And he is bold enough to be going around.
He has responded.
Responded? If you were in a serious country by now, you will be facing a public inquiry.
Oh, so no.
That your own act asks you to, as it were, be doing lottery, to support the destitute, to support the poor, to support the mentally deranged, and so on and so forth. Is Godfrey Dami's department or Godfrey Dami mentally deranged or destitute or poor? Why did he give the Attorney General Department 570,000? The First Lady, is he poor? Was she poor? Rebecca Ekufuado. Was she deranged? Was she destitute? Why did he give that office?
Well, this is for the foundation.
Which foundation? That foundation didn't even dig a borehole, a single borehole. Did you see it? What about the Chief of Staff's office? What were they doing there? He gave them money. You are there dashing money left, right. A young man that will give you an opportunity to serve the people of this country. You come and do this beautiful nonsense, and you go around and bold enough. You are not even mindful that it was public money that you were using to be defending this indefensible. We cannot do that. Now, those that are the NLA, I'm telling them, you cannot tell us that we will be doing lottery and private persons will be taking that money, and you think it's a good thing, and you are quiet. These are what is eroding the confidence of the people. Either than that, there is no way the way they are performing. Now you have been able to stabilize the currency. As we speak, the referencing rate has come to 17.889%. As again what they left, inflation has reduced from the 23% to now under 10%. You could have been making noise with this. But because the people are expecting that the monies in the hands of these people are so much that when we take them, we can help in development, then they will not allow you. How about the National Cathedral, my brother?
Oh, but what about it?
What about public? Jesus Christ. That President Kufuor is able to speak in this country. He took my $97 million to go and dig a hole, while the current president traveled 22 hours to go to Japan and then go and look for the same amount to come and better our agriculture. And he's about telling us that, oh, Abane go here. It will not go well because he expects this president to hold him before a committee of inquiry to investigate him. But you are not doing it. All the pastors who were there have now gone bananas. They are now quiet. They are now mute.
National Cathedral.
National Cathedral. What is Kusibuati? Where is he? What is he? The one that was telling us that we will be cooking Jewish food Israeli food, Pakistani food, as if our contemporary fufu and it's not enough. You were born eating fufu and besie. You grew up only to learn in your thinking. Eating Jewish food.
There will be also the Wailing Wall stone. There will be one stone.
So the stones in this country are not, where he is coming from? The Ashanti region, there's a place called Abuahu. All the stones in this world are there. Their minds. You see the imperialist thinking.
The Wailing Wall stone.
What is Wailing Wall? They have been going there. They come back and steal from us. Israel, when they are going to war, did they go with the Wailing Wall? Don't they bomb? They are making bombs. You are sitting here telling us that you are going to Israel to go and bring Wailing Walls or whatever. We are not serious as a country. So if Domelevo is saying this, I agree with him 100%, my brother. That the people of this country, particularly the youth, they are not waiting for any other thing. Where is Kwakwajima Menu? All of a sudden he's mute, he's quiet. The one just Sputnik V.
The 88 million.
Jesus, Kwakwajima Menu all of a sudden have gone bananas. And you people want us to forget. During COVID, they were sharing money like any other business to MPP funds. I remember Felicia Tete, the vice chair of the MPP in the northern region, who was giving 100,000 cities and said she was giving that money by virtue of she being a parliamentary candidate. They said they cooked 54 million cities worth of food. Did you eat some? Did any of your family members eat some?
No, they said it was hot food in packs.
With hot food. These people, and we sit on this, and we want to glorify it. And people got the nerve. They were on the street a couple of days ago saying the police was intimidating them. Thieves were on the street telling you that police was intimidating. You cannot entertain that.
Oh, sorry, you cannot say some of these.
No, that is what they are doing.
But time is up.
So, Ayene and the deputy, if they think the manpower needed in their offices are not enough, they must recruit more. They must get more private investigators. They must go for our money. That's all that we are looking forward to. The operation recover all loot. In fact, in this instance, they didn't say some loot. And by the way, we are also going to petition Parliament to immediately amend Act 1079 that allows for plea bargaining. We cannot live in a country where we would encourage Sister 40. That they come, they steal us, and you allow Sister 40. It's not going to happen. You are paying plus interest, because the net effect of all the actions and inactions of politicians is what is leading us to this stage. Sarkozy is being prosecuted for going for money in Libya.
The former French president.
Now Ranger Tang, the Chinese former minister of Agric, is facing death penalty on corruption. Is that not the case? So what makes Ghanaians think that these people are a special breed of people?
This is prosecution. Adam, you said prosecution is...
Adam is, you know, I can understand his difficulty. He himself is mad. You know, he started with an opening preamble that if you have been
very angry.
I can understand his difficulty. He cannot bash his own people. But unfortunately for me, I am not in that position. I can look straight into their faces and tell them as it is that they are misbehaving. They are sleeping on the job.